I want to really thank our fans. Were spectacular. Place was rocking. Obviously didn't play well enough in this league to beat a good Michigan team. He's a good coach. They got good players. You can't shoot 5 for 16 from the foul line and turn the ball over, timely turnovers, and we didn't play our best basketball. And they certainly deserve to win. So Juwan Howard does a great job, and I want to congratulate them. But our crowd was fantastic. I appreciate you guys being here, and we got to play better, and we got to have short memories here. Moving on to the next obstacle we have.
Steve, you mentioned the free throw shooting. How much did those misses impact the confidence of the rest of the offense?
Well, obviously left a lot on the table. We've been pretty solid shooting the ball from the free throw line, so it was kind of an unusual night, especially at home. We've been shooting the ball well here at home. Every time I think we started getting a little momentum too, it was either a missed free throw or a turnover, and that obviously didn't help us. In a game like this, you need those kind of points. They've been very good defensively, as I thought us defensively tonight too was good, except for our turnovers. You can't defend in transition like that. They got a lot of steals and got to the basket, so obviously those things really hurt us.
Steve, this is your fourth loss in your last 5 games. It's the first time you've lost back-to-back home games since 2019. Are you concerned about the direction the season is going?
Yeah, and you always bring up all those positives. I appreciate that. But we get to, we've gone through losing streaks before. I want to remind you, we lost 5 in a row back when we won 20, and then we lost 3 in a row last year a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. So, this is a really good league. And we're not the only team, that's going through that. So, we got a couple injuries, too, that we're dealing with. And I want to, Mawat had surgery today, and he's doing well. And Caleb didn't practice this week. And I'm thankful that he came back. But, we're a good basketball team. Every year we're in these places. And, it's all good, Brian. But I appreciate you asking.
If you jumped out to a 13-3 lead, what do you think the biggest key was in the momentum shift there and then be able to come back into the game?
Yeah, just missed opportunities, a couple steals, their turnovers, free throws, that kind of thing. But, it's a game of runs. We came out of the blocks pretty good, and then they kind of got a run on us. And, we kept fighting back and forth. We just could never, I thought the minute we got some momentum, Oscar hits a shot, and then we turn the ball over, and they go down and lay it in, and those kind of things. So, we just never could get back into it. And again, credit, it's a pretty good team. They have a lot of really good players, a lot of good size. Dickinson's a problem around the basket, not just for us, but everybody in the league. Their guards are really good. A couple of them are on the draft board. So, we got to play better than we did today. Paul knows that. The guys know that. But we're a tough team. We're resilient. We'll figure it out.
You mentioned Michigan steals. I think Doug had 5. How disruptive were those tonight?
Yeah, very, and they, put up points for him too. So, again, they go down there, get some easy baskets. I thought when they had to, go up against our man-to-man defense, we were pretty good, but, you can't defend transition like that. Yeah.
Steve, obviously know what the defensive identity of this program is. What is the offensive identity of this program? And are you concerned just with this team's struggles to score points?
Yeah, we have our times where we struggle, yeah, but, certainly we've been pretty good free throw shooting team. We've scored enough points to win, basketball games, but, you got to make some shots in these kind of games. So, no, I wish we were better. I wish we made all threes today. I wish we made some free throws today. But, we've also put up 80 points in games, and we put up 75. We shot high percentages in games, too. So it's the kind of season you have. You get those ups and downs, and, today was one of those nights.
I guess I just felt in the second half there were some possessions where...
Yeah, we turned it over, and we really struggled. Yeah, and then when we did get good looks, we didn't capitalize on them, and certainly that's obviously what happened. So we got to continue to get better at those, and you're going to have days like that. You're going to have minutes. I still say to our guys all the time, we usually put up plenty of points to win basketball games, But if we held them, if we didn't turn the ball over as many times as we did and give them free points, we could have made this game a little more interesting.
Steve, you had a packed house, people waiting online to get in here. Fan expectations for the program have changed dramatically. And for the first time in my time covering the team, there was a lot of audible fan frustration tonight at the missed free throws and et cetera. Do you have a message for the fans who sounded audibly upset at the end of that game?
Listen, I love the fans, so it's great. They have their opinions, and I love it. We got a lot of assistant coaches now. It's good. Paul's made this program a program that people want to come and watch, and I'm proud of our guys. These guys fight, scrap, and everyone. It wasn't the outcome that any of us wanted today, but we are playing a really good Michigan team too. So I want to remind them we got one more home game, and Caleb's last home game. Paul will walk too, along with Oscar. Come back and stay with Rutgers basketball. You've been great all year, and we want to make sure that they continue being great.
It's okay. Just a little bit off the track, but it's about your upcoming schedule. Tom Izzo said to reporters today that he was frustrated with the conference for his inability to work out a game against Minnesota next week and move games around, including one involving your team. Can you just shed some light into the logistical challenges of doing that, changing a schedule so close?
Yeah, it's really difficult. I first, send prayers out to Michigan State and, the tragedy that they're dealing with. And, but it's really hard at this time of the year. We have NCAA mandatory days off. You have travel days. You have a lot of things that factor into, changing games at this time of the year. And so I know they're looking for a lot of different solutions, a lot of different places, but it's just really hard. It's really hard. So I feel for them.
The game is still going to take place a week from today on Thursday at Minnesota.
Yeah, the same date. Yeah.
You mentioned having a short memory. What is your message to the team with away game against Penn State coming up in 3 days?
Yeah, I told the team afterwards they've been down this road before. Paul certainly has, and so has all the guys in the locker room. We got to go on the road and beat a really good Penn State team. So it's just like any other game in this league: competitive, challenging, good coaches, and you have to play well. So we'll get right back to work tomorrow on that.
You mentioned Caleb. He didn't practice this week. You said when did
Yeah.
today? Did he go around through shoot around? Did you feel comfortable that?
Yeah, he said before the game that he could go. So he hadn't done anything. Credit to him. He's tough. The back isn't where he wants it to be, or anybody does, but he wanted to tough through the game today. But yeah, he didn't practice this week, and I'm hoping he feels okay now afterwards.
Follow up with that. Is he feeling?
Yeah.
He played 25 minutes, so is he feeling?
Yeah, I'm hoping he feels better.
Good guys.
Okay, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys coming.